So this deck list was a neat take out of your submission. We have Ronin at the top end as kind of an alternative fallback game plan for when Silver Surfer doesn't show up. One of the big problems Silver Surfer decks have is when you don't draw Surfer, your deck kind of falls flat. And the ability to curve Ronin on 5 into Mystique, copy your Ronin, plus slam a Maximus on turn 6 gives you a ton of stats on those last 2 turns of the game, especially if you follow them up with other things like Crystal or Master Mold that stack your opponent's hands full of cards. This deck also just has good Surfer draws where you do things like play Brood and then play Absorbing Man to copy the Brood and then slam your Surfer on the final turn. We've got tech cards like Shadow King and Armor. Honestly, the whole thing felt really trim. If you're looking for a neat take on Surfer or you really love Ronin, you have a sick variant like this one, worth giving a try, I think. We have priority here, so Max actually fills their... Oh, this is the what's it called too? We like Max mid, we Ronin left, we Surfer middle. It's really good, Rescue. They did a bang up job with the PC release. I even get to go Brood left into Surfer on the last turn here. You asked them to add a few more clicks when getting out of Conquest matches. Chat, I promise you, they know it's too many clicks at the end of Conquest. So they're functional, useful members of your team. That's true of just like tech industry stuff everywhere, basically. Onboarding properly is a long process, yes. Oh my god, our Broods only lived because we only had 3 Surfers here. I've got about 5 viewer decks lined up after this one. Once we work our way through some of those, we'll take some more submissions later. If you're someone that's loosely interested in submitting a deck, it is a $10 tip. What rank am I? You can always find out my rank by typing out !rank in chat. I like to keep that up to date because I know there's a lot of sweaty nerds that care about it. For anybody that's new to the channel, I know we just had the conversation about me being consistent in tournaments. The reason why I don't really care about winning tournaments is because I don't play card games for the sake of winning, chat. In fact, I would argue that if you only care about winning, games like Marvel Snap have enough variance that you're probably going to be a very miserable individual if winning is the only thing you care about. You gotta learn to enjoy the ride.
Clear for takeoff.
Ooh, that's solid. Do I snap them here? I think I snapped them here. Somebody have to go Mystique the Ronin here and then Maximus here. What's this? Oh, it's a Shang-Chi. Awkward. priority, with knowing they have a Shang-Chi, what if I do this? What if I do this? Yeah, maybe I'm supposed to guess that they play harder for New York and I'm supposed to put more cards there. Whew! Got him anyways? That was good. And this is, again, I've talked about this a lot, but I think a big deck building mistake a lot of people, even people that are good Marvel stat players, are making right now is I think playing Iron Lad in these decks with tech cards is so incredibly wrong, because not only does it brick your Iron Lad when you hit the tech card, but it lets your opponent know what tech card is coming, so they can either outplay your tech card or leave without losing cubes to it. Killmonger renders basically unplayable. Killmonger needs to be reworked. Second Dinner's pretty happy with Killmonger, is my understanding. But I agree. The problem with Killmonger needs to be reworked is that they probably have to rethink how their entire game is balanced if they want to rework it. Shadow King, Crystal Armor, Master Mold, Ronan. Basically all my hits here are good. Thanks, John Gunn. Five cards in hand. The question is, does this hold here? If I play Maximus. Got him. Thanks, but no thanks. Super subjective. Feel free to disagree. Yeah, the other thing is chat on the screen means, well, yeah, the thing I like the most about, and this was the thing I disliked about the mobile client, with the mobile client, I didn't display the game the way the game was intended to be displayed because you had to cut it up. With this overlay that I have here, Snap is being shown as Snap wants to be shown, right? What am I doing here? I think I was gonna shove Dazzler into the Quantum Tunnel.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
I don't know that I want to commit Brood to the middle in their Graven Path. I might need something bigger there to contest that. What performs well with when I'm uploading on the YouTube side? Let's lad the middle. This could be ladlings off of an absorbing man, or it could be a Ronin. I think having the deck list on the screen adds an incredible amount of value to the overlay. I also think if I pull these off the screen, it just looks a little empty, right? There's tons of horizontal space here to utilize well. I gotta do this to just play for all three, right?
Opponent snapped.
Is Mystique better? Yeah, maybe. The problem with Mystique is that it plays... Well, I guess it plays less to this path. It means I only have 10 here instead of 14. And then Captain Marvel could get us. This is close. It could be that they're not going to play very hard for here, and that's why Surfer here is better. Got it regardless. Yep. We were looking at variations of this deck, and I was really surprised people weren't playing Mystique. Like, a bunch of the lists that we were looking at on Untapped weren't playing this card. I think that's a huge mistake. The Ronin into Mystique Maximus is just such a strong 5/6. And new primer, appreciate it. So Staniac, almost missed that one. Appreciate the half a year. Good to have you here. Thanks for keeping me around. But today is going to be a big, long stream, so we're going to get to all of them, I promise. But I've got about, I have 5 deck submissions after this one currently. So if you're all right, it's going to be a couple hours. Few hours. A little variability in how long deck submissions take. I don't know, Crystal. One, they might not even get the card draw because of Master Mold. It also might stop their kitty from coming back. And I really want to work towards Brood so I can Brood into the Altar of Death. Snapping. They have a strong start, but I have Shadow King for their Angela, so I think I'm fine to stay here. Oh, she's gonna go mid. That's a good point. Well, I just Shadow King now then while I don't have priority, right? Do I snap them back? I think I snapped them back, right? Because I have Ronin into Mystique Maximus, too.
Snap.
This might scare them off of playing the kitty because of Killmonger. I'm probably supposed to sweat and wait till the very end of turn to snap them back. I think Surfer's fine. It's like B, maybe B+. Alright, sweet. Nice. What's snapping used for exactly? So snapping raises the stakes of the game. So in this game mode, you can see we each have these health bars on the top left and the top right, and the winner of the match is determined by the first person getting their health bar to the first person who gets their health bar to 0 loses. So snapping is basically saying, hey, I want to make the stakes for this game worth more than they previously were. And here, for example, the stakes naturally go up on the last turn. So my opponent and I are presented with a choice. We can leave right now and only lose 4 cubes, 4 points of life. Or if we stay in, the loser's gonna lose 6 and the winner's gonna stay the same. We have priority now, unfortunately, Shang-Chi. Well, they can't Shang-Chi in nowhere. And they would have to Shang-Chi here proactively. Do you think I'm supposed to play around Shang-Chi here? I could Brood Surfer instead of Mystique Max. Brood Surfer is 14 left. The problem with Brood Surfer is I could lose the left to Captain. I could lose the left to Captain Marvel. You think they're gonna Shang? I don't think they're gonna Shang, chat. This is so much better if they don't Shang. Yeah, I don't think they Shang in the dark there ever.
Victory.
That's all. Snap the like button if you'd be so kind, and check back in again tomorrow for another highlight.